This is Steve Jurek with Esports, and I am here with Filipinoman. Filipinoman, how's it going, man?
I'm doing well today.
You're doing well. How are you doing in the tournament so far?
Today I made it out in top 64 winners, and I plan to compete again at 6.
Who are you facing this weekend?
I'm fighting against Goichi from Japan.
How do you feel that's going to go? Do you feel confident going in?
No, because I don't like the mirror. I think it's crazy. I think the mirror is very crazy. And Goichi's the best in Japan, I think. The best Chun-Li in Japan.
Do you think he's the best player in Japan overall?
No, I don't think he's the best player.
Who do you think is #1 right now?
Probably Tokido in Japan. But I don't know. Justin might be the best in the world.
You think Justin is #1 in the world right now?
Him or Infiltration might come out and take it, but I feel like Justin can win CEO this weekend.
How do you judge success?
I judge success for when I make it out of pools and then I can relax. Because I feel like the pools is the milestone, and after that is own personal gains. And my sponsor's happy enough to trust in me to go over here and pay for me to go all the way over here to try and win. So the personal goal is making it out of pools every time. And then after that, it's just, okay, I did better, I did better, I did better. It's always about improving.
Speaking of improvement, we've seen you improve the last few years at EVO. Last 2 years, you've gotten top 16. How confident do you feel going into that?
With 5,000 people at EVO, I can't say that I'm going to make it to top 8. But from when I first started playing fighting games, my first EVO was 2012, and I didn't make it out of pools. And I played against Ryan Hart, Shen, and Kendevu from Japan. So I made it 3rd in that pool. And then every year after that, I've done better and better. And in 2015, I got 9th. In 2014, I got 13th. So if the pattern continues, I think this can be my year.
There's been a lot of issues with Team YP, sponsorship for you and for Valmaster. How do you feel about that entire situation right now?
Right now, I feel like they need to be... I understand their stance. I understand Capcom's stance on it, but they need to ban everything, which they did, but then they're allowing Bud Light, which means to me there's something going on in the background that we don't know, in the back. So I feel like they should be open to talk with my manager, which they haven't been. So maybe they need to come into talks with us and understand where we're coming from, rather than just be like, well, they're sponsored by this company that we deem inappropriate, and then they just base it off of that instead of try to see our point of view on it.
Has everything that happened with that affected you in terms of play, preparation, anything along those lines?
I would say no, but sometimes when I think about it, when I talk with my manager, when I talk with the corporation, I feel like it's kind of beating a dead horse at this point because they haven't been open to talking to us at all. And I feel like they need to see our actual goals in having this team, because we're not trying to flaunt the people that are sponsoring us. At the end of the day, we're trying to be as if we're Cloud9. We're sponsored by a bunch of different companies. It's just our team name is YP, Team YP. It stands for nothing. It's just Team YP.
Have you ever given any thought to going to another sponsor that doesn't have these issues?
No, Team YP has been treating me very well. They've been very, I would say, understanding of the situation, because they come in understanding that their primary sponsor is in fact YouPorn. So that is the people that are trying to put in the money into this esports, let's say, team. So it's just a little side thing. So I understand what they're doing, and if they believe in me still, if they believe in that this team can work, I'm gonna play for them as long as I can, until they say, okay, it's not gonna work, Filipinoman, then I'm gonna stay on the team because I'm loyal to Team YP.
One more before we let you go. What do you think of your CEO experience overall so far?
I like the venue. The venue is nice. The ring is nice. The ring entrances are great. I feel like it's an experience you need to be here because you don't even hear the entrance music on stream. So I would really recommend it to everyone. But next time, I would buy a fan with water because it's so hot outside. It's kind of insane.
I saw you carry a very interesting stick.
The Kaceytron stick.
Why?
I'm a humongous fan of Kaceytron. I feel she's brilliant. if she can get people to give her money for being a jackass, because people like to insult people. People pay to insult her, and I feel that people don't pay to insult me. So I think that's the goal in life.
That's the goal, to get a Filipinoman insult side business going?
Exactly.
All right, well, you heard it here first. If any investors want to get in on the ground floor, this is the man to talk to.